the Final Four. Welcome to another exciting edition of Go Pack Go all day, and I'm your host, Vinny B. So this Sunday, the 26th of January, 2025, there are 2 playoff games left, 4 teams total, 5 if you include the refs. Anyway, that team, you know what team they're on. Washington Redskins, aka the Commies, going up against the Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia, 3 p.m. Eastern Time Zone on Fox. This is going to be a really big game because nobody thought that the Washington Commanders would make it this far. Out of the 4 teams, nobody thought this was going to happen, but clearly it happened because Jaden Daniels is basically a wizard. The man does some crazy stuff. I heard, this is probably true, I heard that Jaden Daniels uses virtual reality headsets every morning to read the offense and the defense so that when he plays in games, he's able to react much more quicker to what happens. So already, Jaden Daniels has played in 2 playoff games. He's a rookie quarterback, and he has 567 passing yards. Okay? This guy has 4 total touchdown passes with 0 interceptions and only been sacked 1 time. So the running game is kind of mediocre. Brian Robinson ran for 93 yards, but then also Jaden Daniels has ran for 87 yards total in 2 games. That's pretty okay-ish, but obviously their passing game is where they thrive. So Diami Brown has 187 yards. Terry McLaurin has 176 yards. That's a pretty good deep threat right there to have those 2 weapons and Jaden Daniels clicking in all cylinders. Now on the other side, you got the Philadelphia Eagles, okay? Philadelphia Eagles, Jalen Hurts has 259 total passing yards in 2 total football games, okay? That is okay. However, they have relied heavily on their running game. Saquon Barkley has 324 total rushing yards in 2 total games. That's pretty good right there. If I was the Philadelphia Eagles, I would rely heavily on that running game because obviously it's working. Okay? Dallas Goedert has the most receiving yards. Their tight end obviously is very reliable at catching that football. A.J. Brown hasn't done a whole lot. And then Devontae Smith has done decent with 76 total receiving yards. So in this game right here, I would love to see the Washington Commanders to pull out this win here. Not because I'm a Packers fan and I don't like the Eagles beating my team twice in the postseason and the regular season, but I'd love to see a rookie quarterback in the Super Bowl because it has not been done ever before, okay? Then the other game, you got the Buffalo Bills going up against the Kansas City Refs, 6:30 p.m. on CBS, Eastern Time Zone. Josh Allen has a total of 399 passing yards. You got James Cook with 187 rushing yards. So in 2 total games, that's pretty good numbers right there. Receiving yards, Khalil Shakir with 128 receiving yards. That's pretty awesome right there. So it seems like they really do spread the ball around decently, and you don't know if they're going to throw the ball or run the ball. This is a pretty solid team right here. Josh Allen has 2 total passing touchdowns, but he has a couple of rushing touchdowns. So hopefully Josh Allen stays healthy, and hopefully he can beat the Kansas City Refs in Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has played 1 playoff game so far. The whole Chiefs team has only played 1 playoff game because they had a bye week. So Patrick Mahomes had 177 passing yards. That's not all that great. Their rushing is not that great. Kareem Hunt has a total of 44 rushing yards. but Travis Kelce has a total of 117 receiving yards. So if you're the Bills, okay, you want to contain Travis Kelce. You want to get to the quarterback, but at a point where the refs don't throw around, those zebras don't throw around yellow laundry, okay? So you got to be mindful that these refs are going to be favoring the Chiefs, apparently, because that's what they've been doing all year. And I know that some people are like, okay, this is the year that the Bills will finally beat the Chiefs. But Josh Allen has lost 4 times to Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs in the playoffs, okay? The Bills have beaten this team in the regular season, but never in the playoffs. I would love to see this happen. I would love to see the Bills move on and go up against the Commanders, but I have a feeling that the Chiefs are some way, somehow going to pull off the win because the NFL, some way, somehow, wants to be able to have Taylor Swift in the stands during the Super Bowl to capture the eyes of all the Swifties. They're going to turn that camera right to Taylor Swift and whoever is sitting next to Taylor Swift. You know, she is not a fan of just regular people, so whoever's next to her has to be a celebrity of some sort, apparently. I want to see the Commanders versus the Bills in the Super Bowl, but I have a feeling it's going to be the Eagles versus the Chiefs. Again, it's already happened before, but you know, these teams have changed quite a bit. Saquon Barkley is their reliability. So if Saquon Barkley gets hurt, that team is done. If Jaden Daniels gets hurt, that team is done. If Patrick Mahomes and the ref gets hurt, that team might be done, and Travis Kelce. And then if Josh Allen gets hurt, wow, that's like their whole offense right there. So that's all I got to say. Pray to God that it's a fair games all the way through the rest of these playoffs. Hit that like and subscribe button, and go Pack Go all day. From what I can tell so far, if the Packers just figure it out offensively, don't create a whole bunch of turnovers, then maybe they can be here in the Final Four of the playoffs next season. You can't give up the fumble, and you can't give up the interceptions.